was a teacher for 39 years in Vancouver. During that time, I had the opportunity to talk to lots of students. I met students who got very high marks, almost 100% on government exams. I met other students who didn't do that well. And in each case, I would talk to these students to find out what they had in common. Why were the top students getting good marks? Why were the poor students getting poor marks? And after all of those years and all of these conversations I've had, this is something that I believe quite firmly. Almost any student can get significantly higher marks within a few weeks. Not only that, I found it only takes a few simple fixes, usually for the lower mark students, to move up. Now, I also noticed there was a large number of students in the average range, and they seemed to stick there. You know, they wouldn't move to higher marks, they wouldn't move lower, they would just hover right around this average marks. And I've found that they don't have to be there. With a few simple fixes, they can move up. It's almost like a game cheat. Now, it's not cheating when we have a game cheat, but in a video game, you can't move to the next level. You can look up what's called the hint, or they call it a cheat. And then you say, oh, okay, I see what I need to do, and then you can move up to the next level. Well, that's exactly what needs to be in place for many of these students that need better marks. You can get the hints that will move you up almost immediately. The danger for many students is they get stuck in an average range. And as a parent, you may become accustomed to this too, that your student is there and that's where they're stuck. They don't have to be. Not at all. In fact, if they want to get into the good schools and get better jobs and better income, that is very important that they get good marks now while they are in high school, and that they learn how to get good marks. I remember I was leaving the school one day and a student came running after me saying, sir, you gave me 93%. And I stopped the car. I said, oh yeah, congratulations. And he says, no. I need 95 because 95 will get me in for sure to the school I want to go into. And this is very important for students now to get out of this average range and get the highest possible marks they can. Their future depends on it. Let me say this one more time. Almost any student can get significantly higher marks within a few weeks. I'd like to show how your student, your son or daughter, can get these high marks. And it involves 3 things that have to be in place. Here's a stool. Now this stool has 3 legs on it. Take any one of those legs away and that stool will topple. And 3 things need to be in place for your student to do well. They have to have study skills that actually work, and they have to have memory training, and they have to have the motivation. Now let me explain. Some study skills are immediately can be put into place, and right away you will see some improvement in marks. Now, in fact, I've given an example of a study skill in one of the little videos below. I would encourage you to have your son or daughter watch that, and you watch it with them. And if they put that one thing into place, you will see a pretty quick rise in their marks. Within even 2 weeks, their marks should go up. Now, many students will study very hard and still not do that well. And I found that they don't know how to remember. In fact, many people are shocked that there's a way of actually remembering. There's things that you can do. And your son or daughter can be taught how to memorize. And in fact, there's a video down below that will show an example of a study or of a memory system. And you can watch this and memorize something and think, it's amazing. Look how quick I learned that. And I can show your student how to set up certain things so that what they put into the mind, they know where to go to retrieve that information. Now that becomes very powerful. And also there's the whole motivation idea. And of course, as the marks are going up, a fire will be lit within, and your student will be motivated now to get better and better marks consistently. I'm coming out with a course called Memory and Study Skills Coaching for Students. This course will retail for $197, but it'll be on the market initially for the first couple of months for $47. But I'm offering for you a special rate of $20. I need a beta group to test some of the material. And so you get this entire course for $20. Now here's what you get. First of all, your student can attend online live classes for 7 weeks, 1 hour a week, 7 of these classes. I will take your student by the hand, guide them step by step through everything they need in order to become the best student they can be. They will learn the effective study skills, and I've boiled them down to 12 things that they need to take away with them, 12 things that can be easily put into place. With my coaching, over the weeks, they will actually own these concepts. It's not like, oh, just go watch these videos and hope everything is good. No, we will be interacting. In fact, during the week, they can contact me by email with questions, and I'll send a response, or else I'll respond at the next webinar. If you miss the online class, no problem. There's a membership content site, and the videos will be placed there, along with a whole bunch of other videos that will reinforce the skills that were taught. Short little videos, 5 minutes each, and it'll give them practice in order to master all of the concepts. And there will be bonus material on other related learning skills. I will constantly be adding new material and putting it up over the next months and years, and you have lifetime access. Plus, we'll have a Facebook group where your student can then interact with others and encourage each other, share ideas and success stories of how it's going. And each week they'll receive a motivational segment that's emailed to them. It's designed to motivate and encourage. And remember, these are skills that they will use for a lifetime. Plus, you'll get the ebook, The 12 Secrets I Want My Students to Know, and the 12 videos that correspond to that book. All of this at this time only, never again. This will happen for the next 10 days. It's yours for $20. And if you put it into perspective, if you take your family to McDonald's, that will cost you more than the price of this training. And this coaching is coaching that can change their future. It is an investment in your student's future, and this works. I'm just encouraging you to register now while we have this price. And if you know other families, other people that you know that have students in the grade 9 to 12 range, let them know about it. I'm looking for a good, healthy beta group that we can work together. I also have a book that you can download, an ebook on why your student is not doing that well and what you can do about it. All the different things that you can have in place to get them to have very, very good marks. Download that book and pass this message on, because I'll have this up for the next 10 days only. I encourage you to register, and then we'll meet in class in a few days.